Hi everybody, this is Jake Gudger, and what we're going to talk about today is how to find the perfect domain name for your expert or speaking business, even if it looks like all the other good ones are taken. So again, this is Jake Gudger, co-founder of Embark Internet Marketing, and finding the right domain name for your business can be a pretty tricky balancing act. And if you do it right, it can help generate free traffic from search engines like Google or Bing, and also stick in the minds of your audience. But it is a balancing act. Finding the right word, making sure it's unique compared to other ones, and it actually meets all those requirements. It can also get your online presence swallowed into obscurity. For instance, sometimes you'll see domain names where it's like 5 different words, like life success principles worldwide, and there's like hyphens between each word. Tough to memorize, tough to explain to people. You have to put a hyphen between each word, that kind of thing. And if you do it like that and you do it wrong, your balancing act would look more like this. I love that. I thought it was pretty funny. So anyways, today I'm going to share how to find that good juicy keyword that will help get free traffic from Google by ranking on the first page when people search that keyword. See, the best way to up your ranking on Google is to find one good keyword that gets a lot of traffic and put that keyword in the domain name. Does that make sense? So in your whatever.com or .net, or the whatever is that keyword. So then I'm going to share a process for selecting a great domain name. Maybe that one is already taken. Maybe all the .com, .net, .org, and all the other funny ones are all taken. What do you do then? How do you select a great domain name that sticks in your audience's mind and can still get traffic from Google? So now here's how we'll find that main keyword, just one good keyword for your domain name. All right, so to find that one big juicy keyword, we're going to start by using Market Samurai. Now, Market Samurai is some software you can get at marketsamurai.com. They have a free and a paid version, and they have, I think it's either a 7 or a 14-day free trial for the full paid version, so you can take full advantage of that if you want. But if you don't want to pay for that right now, you don't have to. And if you don't want to pay for that, even when that trial is up, you don't need to do it. I'm going to show you in this. So let's say you're starting with something like video marketing. Maybe that's the area you're an expert in, the thing you speak about. So we're going to create a new file for that. Go to keyword research. And we want to set the phrase length here to at least 2. I don't want just one word keywords. We want at least 2 keywords. I'm going to click generate, and this may take a second. All right, so Market Samurai just finished gathering keywords. You see here it says 498 different keywords. So now we go to keyword analysis, and what this service will do is analyze all these different factors for each one of these keywords. So the ones I care about are total searches, and I'd either set that to 100 a day or 1,000 a month. Now, of course, those are 2 really big differences. About 3,000 some odd searches, versus 1,000 searches a month. A lot of these I don't care about. I do care about AdWords CPC. That's AdWords cost per click. Now, the reason I have that is that will help me measure how competitive other advertisers on Google are getting for that particular keyword. I care about the SEO competition and the AdWords competition, similar to that, and the SEO value in terms of the commerciality. That means how likely are people searching for that to buy. Again, these are just kind of this data Market Samurai kind of amalgamates from Google, and it's cool because it does it all on its own. You don't have to go through and do all the math on this stuff. What's critical here is you make the match type exact. So again, we're doing 100 searches a day with this. Now we're going to click Analyze Keywords and let it do its work. This may take a bit, so I'll check back in with you in a second. All right, so Market Samurai is done processing that. Now what we have is a list of 66 different keywords that Market Samurai got from just the term video marketing. So what we're looking for are keywords with a lot of search traffic and lower competition, but then a high commerciality. So what we're going to start with is looking at searches. So there's a variety of different terms here. The top one is marketing mix. That's not really in alignment with video marketing, affiliate marketing, kind of. Social media, network marketing, definitely not in alignment here. But there is viral marketing. A lot of video marketing is designed to go viral. That could be something to look at. Internet advertising, video marketing. So let's search for video marketing. That's getting 325 searches a day. So I'm going to hop over to GoDaddy just because it's the one I use more often than not and search videomarketing.com. And we'll see what happens. If I click go first. Okay, so here's a common issue. Videomarketing.com obviously is already taken. So are all the other .orgs, .net, .info, .biz, .tv, all those other goofy ones. So what GoDaddy is suggesting is some different keywords. Now here's what always fascinates me with this. Let's go to videomarketing.com. Let's see what happens. There's nothing. This is a standalone page. It's under construction. It's either someone building the page or most likely it's someone camping on the page. They did a good search. They saw videomarketing.com, bought it up, and they're waiting for somebody to purchase it. Now, that's possible. You could go and purchase it. It costs you, I don't know how much, but at least 4 figures. So if you don't want to do that, what do you do then? You can go back and look for different search terms. Where was another good one? Oh, viral marketing. That was a good one. And again, you have the same thing going on. All those other .org, .net. Normally what GoDaddy does is it lists the same domain name with a .net, .tv, something else aside from .com. But those are all taken also. So what you see here is suggesting different things. So what do? You can keep looking down through these search results and find something that fits for you. Or what you can do is add one different word. And I gotta tell you, when you look for a good search term and you find a page like this that someone's just hanging out on, God, it absolutely ticks me off when I see that. Because somebody was just smart enough to buy the thing, and they could create, a possibly easily 7, if not 8-figure business from something like that, if they really knew what they were talking about. Or even if they just did a lot of research on it, you could build something pretty huge. But they're not doing that. They're just sitting on it, and that just fries my butt, I gotta tell you. Anyways, so what do you do from here? What do you do if you're kind of stuck? Well, here's how to find the best domain name. So if you're stuck and you can't find the one you're looking for, how do you find the best domain name? Well, obviously the best way to start is with that one hot, juicy keyword, .com. Now, if you can't get that, then .net or .org will work well also. Now, the rest of them, .tv, .info, .biz, and actually they just liberated it so you can pretty much do whatever you want. The rest don't work nearly as well when it comes to ranking high on search sites like Google or Bing. The next step then is to add one word to the domain name. So you'd have the hot keyword and then one other word followed by .com, .net, or .org. Now, I've done this with a few different pages, and the only difference here is it takes a little longer for it to rank up on Google than it does for number 1 and number 2. It takes a little bit more. But actually, a good friend of mine named Levi Hendon, he runs a site called, LeviRocks.com. Pretty cool. He does websites and online marketing for touring musicians, like individual musicians, not bands, but like the bass player or something like that. And he's partnering with these two guys who are pretty big in the music industry, and they're going to put together this whole business that has a lot of potential. And they had this problem. They'd done the research, found a really good keyword that really fit their business and what they were doing. It was easy to remember, it was clear, it was perfect. but the .com was taken along with the .net, .org, and all the rest of them. They didn't know what to do. And actually, the two other partners, they didn't understand any of this online marketing stuff, so they wanted to call it, I think it was like onebandglobal.com or something like that, which sounds kind of cool, but honestly, it makes you think of like we're going to fight AIDS or cure hunger with music, which would be great, but that has nothing to do with what they're doing. So they had to add one word, like info. What they settled on was a really good one, and that's global. Because they are planning on going global with this, not just staying to one particular area, but being worldwide. I thought that was perfect. It's stuck in the customer's mind easily. It's still the hot keyword. It's going to take a little longer for them to rank high up in the search traffic, but they'll get there nonetheless. And if that doesn't work for you, adding the one word, then have your cool domain name. Whether it's your name, or maybe you've already built a whole site and you don't want to go through the trouble of changing it. Then you just have the keyword after the .com and a slash, .htm. That's another way to do it. But that will take even longer than number 3 there. So those are the 4 different kind of steps down the ladder that you should go if you're looking to find the best domain name that's going to stick in your customer's mind and help you get free traffic. Awesome. So now you've done your homework. You've found the perfect keywords and the positioning for your speaking, your expert business. You followed this tutorial. You found a great domain name for your site. And if you haven't done that, if you haven't walked through finding the whole marketing research behind this, not just finding a good keyword, but figuring out who is your audience, what sites do they go to, who are the competitors in the marketplace, how can you position yourself as a pillar in your niche so you stand out from all the rest. We have a free tutorial where we'll walk you through each step of that process at embarkinternetmarketing.com. So thank you for learning. Be sure to go to embarkinternetmarketing.com for that free in-depth tutorial on how to do your market research online. Again, so you can stand out from the crowd, get free traffic, and turn your fans, your audience, into raving customers. This is Jacob Gudger signing off. Thank you for learning, and take care.